Hello everyone. Let us learn how to configure Ubuntu Linux operating system to run as a dual boot along with Windows 10 in your PC. The first step is download the ISO image from the respective Linux distributor. In our example, we will search for Ubuntu latest version. You can follow the same procedure to download any Linux distribution of your choice, like Red Hat, CentOS, OpenSUSE. There are many more. Make sure that you are downloading it from the official Linux distributor's website. Also check for the recommended system requirements. Here in our case, you can see the minimum requirement is 2 gigahertz of dual core processor, 4 gigabytes of system memory, 25 gigabytes of free hard disk space. These are all the basic requirements. Now click on the download link. This will take about 5 to 10 minutes depending upon your internet speed to download the installer. Now the download is completed. The second step is let us download a utility software that will create a bootable USB device. I'm using a software called Rufus. The download link to this software is provided in the description. So download this software and install. The tool has been downloaded. Let us make a bootable USB device. I have inserted a 16 GB pen drive. 8 GB is sufficient. Please be sure that this USB pen drive does not contain any important files, because this USB device will be formatted and you will lose any existing files are there. So let's go with the default options that are checked. Quick format, create a bootable disk using what? The image that we have downloaded, Ubuntu image, right? So click here, select the Ubuntu ISO image, click on open and click on start. This may take 5 to 10 minutes to complete the creation of bootable pen drive. Preparation of installable USB boot device is ready. Let us restart the computer with this bootable USB device to install Ubuntu Linux.
Select the boot menu option while starting your PC. F12 is the key to be pressed while you start your computer to select boot menu. Please check it may be a different key in your PC. Here we will be seeing the internal hard disk drive where Windows OS is already installed and the USB bootable device that we created earlier. These two options are available to go with. So we'll go with the second option, the USB device. So further we have 4 more options to go with. We will go with the first option, Ubuntu Safe Graphics. Select that, highlight and press enter. So this entire installation process takes about 15 minutes. The time taken will depend on the processor that you have, how many gigabytes of RAM, and most importantly, the hard disk drive that you are using. In my case, I have a i3 10th generation Lenovo laptop, 8 GB of RAM and 512 GB of M.2 SSD hard disk. Now, select the keyboard layout and language of your choice. and click next. Click on install Ubuntu. Click on continue. Select the internet connection that you have. It can be your broadband internet connection or a mobile data connection that you share. In case you do not have an internet connection at this stage, you can choose the first option so that the third-party drivers, if any required, will not be installed. So we'll go with connect to this network. I'll select my internet connection. So the next option is we have normal installation that comes with web browser, utilities, LibreOffice software, some games and media players. These softwares will be installed if we go with normal installation. If you choose minimal installation, only the web browser and basic utility softwares will be installed. So in this example, I will go with normal installation. And also I will choose download updates while installing Ubuntu. So this will help us to install the updated patches, any other new software tools that are released. So even that will be installed. So select download updates while installing Ubuntu option, which is by default selected. Click on continue. And click on install now. Here is the main option, one of the important option to go with. By default, it says install Ubuntu alongside Windows Boot Manager. Yes, this option should be selected by default. If you happens to select the second option, erase disk and install Ubuntu, it will erase the existing operating system that is there on the hard drive and only the Ubuntu software will be installed. We don't want to do that. We need to have dual operating system, right? So we will go with install Ubuntu alongside Windows Boot Manager. Click on install now and click on continue. Select your location or origin and click on continue. Here you need to provide basic information about yourself, the user, name of your computer or the organization, your username and the password. So please provide the user details and click on continue. Before that, we have one option, login automatically or require my password to login. If you select login automatically, then the password will not be asked. So I will choose require my password to login and click on continue. From this stage, it should take roughly about 5 minutes to complete the installation. So as I said earlier, it also depends upon your computer hardware specification. In some cases, it may go beyond 15 to 20 minutes. So during this installation process, you will notice various on-screen updates about the features available in this setup. some of the updates like the graphic software used, now the installation is completed successfully. So click on Restart Now. Remove the USB device from your PC. If the computer is taking much longer time to restart after pressing this Restart Now button, just power off the PC and power it back on. Now the computer is restarted. Select the first option, Ubuntu, because we need to log in back to Ubuntu software, right? So here is the login screen. You need to provide the password. So here is the first screen after the first reboot. It is asking us to connect to online accounts. We don't want to do it at this stage. Click on skip. Click on next. That's it. Click on done. We are ready to go. So this is the desktop screen of Ubuntu. We have successfully installed the operating system. In the next video, let's see how to use Ubuntu, and let's explore all the commands and features that are available. Thank you for watching.